I want you all to know that Lillie was a phenomenal woman, a woman of intelligence. She was very, very, very well bred on excellence. She wanted everything around her to be excellent. She brought something to Pahokee, yes, a small town, as has been said, that will never be duplicated. Lillie is my friend, 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 is my friend.
On one of our lunch dates, I asked her, Grandma, despite all of the things you had to overcome, what kept you going? What kept you motivated? She sat back and thought about it. She finally said, my family. I know my grandmother was and is still so proud of her family. She's made sacrifices for each one of us in this room without any hesitation. For me, she was there to drive me to and from school and piano class. She was there when I was recovering from my knee surgery. She was there at my college graduation. There wasn't a moment she wasn't there when I needed her the most.
You all know that with God, unity is honorable and unity is strength. My auntie, she's a great, great person, and I spoke to my cousin Sean first, and my auntie, she kept the family together. As you all are here today, she keeps family and friends together. I mean, that's just part of her.
In 1976, 44 years ago, she became insinuated into my life in a dramatic and profound way. It is safe for me to say that she and I became intimate friends. Our friendship was not complicated, but it was complex. How so, you might ask? Lillie became the assistant to my then husband at the time, Howard Gary. And she worked her way up to become his executive assistant as he worked his way up to become senior manager of Miami. She advanced along with him. And over the next 8 years, she kept his life, and therefore my life, running smoothly.
What she did was so helpful. She had a company out of Atlanta, and they were closing up their bookstore. So she asked them for the books to come to Florida. They took a Ryder truck and brought all those books to Florida. You know how big these Ryder trucks are? Had well over 8,000 books on that truck. And those books were by subject of other divisions. We had 4 programs. We had one for the youth training group that was at the University of Florida, and we gave books to all the youth and the parents that came. We also gave books to Lancaster Prison. See, the prison system is important to us as any other activity. And we took boxes and boxes of books to the prison, encyclopedias, handbooks, and things that these people could use, reading books for them to use.
So whenever I think about Lillie, I'll smile because of our 41-year friendship. And when I shake my head, I'll think about her big heart and her kindred spirit. Sleep well, Lillie. I'll always love you.
Mom chose love. As a family, we chose love, even when Tim decided to follow his father's footsteps and become a Jehovah's Witness. As a family, we chose love. At first, we couldn't understand it, and there were plenty of misunderstandings, no matter what you say. Jehovah's Witness would help my brother to become the man of God he is today, raising a family full of love and discipline. I know no one like him. As a matter of fact, Tim's home would become the place that provided Mom's respite and peace when she needed it most. A spot, a place to settle and rest her mind. He chose love and opened his home to her. He listened to her, gave her counsel, and the family embraced her. He instantly became the patriarch of the family. And he was on the road when she passed. He did not make it home in time to see her before she passed. But rest assured, those final 2 weeks that Mom was alive would heal wounds that cut them both deep for decades. His daughter Desiree shared a story with me. She said Tim had installed the closet rod for her at her height so that she could reach it. Mom wanted it higher, you know, if Mom would, so that she could put things under the lower rack.
And Miss Latimore and I got to meet a few times, and I smiled because Miss Latimore, you hear me refer to her as Miss Latimore because that's the way I saw her. Miss Latimore was a real firecracker, and when she came into your life, she impacted your life. You didn't walk away not remembering who Miss Latimore was. You knew Miss Latimore.
Through God, if you believe that He'll take care of you, He's a covenant keeper, He's a heart regulator, He's a healer. But you got to trust Him. And you got to believe that this mission is possible that you're going to embark on after you leave this place. There is nothing too hard for God. Nothing. Don't let nobody get in your ear and tell you otherwise. When they start talking mess and trying to bring you down, you say, all things are possible. Because I believe Him. He'll take care of me. I'm not telling you you ain't gonna miss your mama, but I'm telling you that the Lord said if you trust Him, all things are possible.
And I want you all to just lift your heads up, family, because you may have lost a jewel, but she'll always be in your heart. Keep that in your minds. Keep that in your hearts. Love each other, because that's what Lillie was all about. No, as you get older, things do happen. But remember the good times that God has really been to all of us with Lillie. She made a difference and an impact in our lives.
And so Lillie was the type of person, she showed her faith by what she did. And there's an old gospel song that says, may the work I've done speak for me, and that was Lillie. So Lillie was aware of her own weaknesses and limitations, but she also knew that with God's help, she could achieve the goals that she set out to accomplish because He gave her the ability to succeed. So to the family, as I close, I just want to remind you, be encouraged. The Bible says that as believers, when we are absent from the body, that we are present with the Lord.
So with our family, being that God honors unity, and because God honors unity, blessings will continue to flow and shower on you forever. He didn't say sometime. He didn't say that it would stop. So through Auntie Lillie, she's being blessed, and the blessing was to continue because she lived a blessed life.
The world is truly a better place because of you. Lives were touched, hearts mended, funds released, grants won, opportunities granted. A phenomenal woman indeed. What I would give to wrap my arms around you again. God.
So let my grandmother's life be a lesson to all of us to share unconditional love with the ones we love. Grandma, there will forever and always be a special place for you in my heart. A mentor, a role model, an adventurer, a grandmother. This is who Lillie Latimore was.
So I believe to the family, there is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for God. And the mission is possible. If only we believe. Tell God thank you.
And I personally want to say thank you to her for everything that she's inspired me to do in life and in her death. Myself and many others that were touched by her will go on to make sure that the path that she started will get finished and it will become better for the generations to come. I want to thank you for everything that you've done for me and many others, and thank you for your inspiration. Most of all, thank you for your